Hey guys, Geki Purple here. Sorry I've been posting for a little bit again. I've been busy with a lot of taking care of my niece and nephew and all that stuff and editing some other certain videos. Again, don't worry, more bully stuff is coming. The Jones Street Boys mod will be out soon, and I'm working on the Streets of Rage 4 mod, which I'll talk about later on near the end of this video. But I'm making another video that's titled, I know you read the title as Random Hater Part 2, kind of like how the other one was where I talked about you-know-who, that unknown guy. But here it's been happening again to one of my other friends, and that's, Kenny and stuff, and even Hooder complained about him. So I want to just talk about some stuff when it comes to modding these kind of games. The Warriors and all that kind of stuff. Let me just explain something. The emulator, the PCSX2, doesn't really have much features for you to mod it, from what at least I know, especially when it comes to the Warriors. And there's no mods yet to do anything better. Like, nobody has discovered to do stuff like, say, for what the Grand Theft Auto mods have been doing, like making new missions, making custom missions, making, say, bringing new models into the game, or expanding on the story, bringing more beta stuff into the game. The only real thing people have done so far is texture mods. And, again, it's not that easy either for the textures. Well, the texture stuff is easy. Okay, look, this is what I mean. The modding stuff to figure this stuff out isn't easy because a lot of people like Blake, who comments on all my videos, I comment on his, and he puts a lot of good work in his Warriors videos, uses Cheat Engine to explore a lot of the game like a bunch of other people. And again, there's no real tools to discover how to mod these kind of stuff for the games yet. I just want to point that out there. I've gotten comments from people like Michael, the one guy who, for those who don't know, it's basically like another guy who complained that all I do is texture mods and it's not that impressive, even though I'm not trying to, again, the texture mod's easiest stuff. Like, literally, you can do it. All you have to do is just extract the texture from the game, edit it in Paint.net, but first you got to make it, you got to first make the image not transparent, then put in like a paint tool or Paint.net like what I use, and then just edit it any way you want, and then save it, and then just put it back in the folder, like, put in your replacement folder, and then boom, that's it. But for mods like saying editing models or putting stuff in, or, removing the blur effect when you're in the rage mode in the Warriors, like when you get angry and stuff in the game, I want to bring a point that no one has figured out how to do that yet. Like, literally, no one. I've tried and I'm not, and if you don't believe me saying, oh, there might have been someone who at least tried it, from what I know, I'm pretty sure there have people who tried it, but no reports of it yet. Like, I'm in a whole Discord. Let me give you an example. I joined a Discord group that focuses heavily on the Warriors and discovering stuff from the game. Like, for example, there's beta audio stuff, beta music stuff that a lot of me and my friends talk about on there. And we try to, like, they send images of, like, how to discover stuff and, like, what they've done with using Cheat Engine, like changing parts of the Wonder Wheel's colors, going to unexplored places in the area of the maps, like over barriers and, like, stuff like that. Just, like, stuff that you'll probably do when you're glitching through the game and stuff. You know what I mean? But the thing is, when it comes to trying to mod stuff for the game to make it, like, how it would, like, saying for, like, if you want to import a new model into the game, you can't. There's no tool for that yet. No one's figured out how to do it yet. Or if you want to recreate a mission, there's no tool for that either. No one's figured out how to, dig up the missions and put them back into the game. No one has discovered that yet. But then you get people like this who, all because I make texture mods, say, like, oh, come on, I know you can do better than this. All you do is texture mods. Like, we want this. Like, I know, but, like, I honestly can't do it. I'm not upset by it. Like, these comments don't make me upset. I don't feel bad, like, oh, I wish I can do this. Like, I really want to learn how to, but these don't make me sad or anything. It makes me more confused, and it makes me feel sad for these people. Like, again, take Unknown, for example. The guy commented so much on my videos about just asking, can you remove this? Can you add this? And when I honestly told him I couldn't, he called me a weak modder and, like, said some stuff. Like, again, I wasn't really offended like I said in my last video. I was more genuinely confused. And again, I was just trying to, like, get the shit done, but it didn't really work. And again, take this other guy named Michael who commented on my videos a lot saying stuff like, that I couldn't do this. Like, here's one of my comments. Like, when I was doing the beta when I was fixing my beta mod and made the trailer for it, he commented, quote, I hope you added some cool things and not just retextured some things and called it a day. I didn't just retextured some things, because the thing is, despite the fact that I kind of did that, I wanted to make sure that because again, it's not just texture and everything, but like other icons and stuff for the maps. Sure, they're just textures, but they're still major parts of the game that I didn't even expect I could edit. Like, again, the map icons, the icons for, like, the names of the characters that appear when you lose your health and all that kind of stuff, the map icons. Hell, I didn't even know you can do that back then, but again, you get the gist. And mind you, this wasn't the only time he commented like Unknown did. He commented a lot on some other shit. Like, I just didn't know what the dude's problem was, honestly. Like, and mind you, this guy doesn't have any videos where he makes Warriors mod stuff himself. He literally, like, now I don't want to rag or start bullying this guy if it sounds like it, but all I want to say is, Michael, if you're watching this, when all you have is 4 videos on your YouTube channel, and only one of them has 2,000 views, and you only have 48 subscribers, like, and you don't have any single Warriors videos on your channel, like, how do you expect me to, like, try something out that I honestly can't pull off when you haven't done it yourself? Like, honestly, Unknown or Unknown and Michael, if you want to pull this stuff off yourself, give it a shot. I'm curious to see if you can, because that's what me and a lot of other people are trying to figure out, if we can pull this stuff off. You know, because as time goes on, I'm pretty sure there's going to be times where we actually figure out how to mod games like this better, and find tools, and make, you know, like, websites, or make, like, a map tool, like, kind of like how San Andreas Underground was, you know, like those old GTA mods that, like, Rockstar got rid of because they thought it was going to threaten their GTA trilogy, which ended up failing anyway. You get what I mean. And again, when it comes to making mod stuff like this, it ain't that easy. Like, let me give you an example. Take a bully modder. Now, there's a bully modder I know who's made a lot of good recreations of characters, and his name is Alex RK800, who I've edited some of his mods to just make for fun, like Warriors stuff, and I gave him credit too still. I always give that guy credit because, again, he deserves it because all the, you know, stuff he does. What Alex does is he doesn't just edit the textures, he remodels the characters to make them like how they're supposed to be in the beta. For example, he remade Alpha Russell, he made a lot of the unused outfits in the game. He remade Alpha Ernest, the Alpha Nerds, the rest of the Alpha Nerds. You know, he made the Alpha Greasers. Like, dude knows what he's doing. Hell, he even remade some of the other beta versions of the characters with new variations of their models, like adding Darby's unused scarf that was also remodeled, you know, for the model, and making the unused girls' underwear recreations. You know, like how all the girls supposed to have unused underwear models and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying. And again, with some games like, say, Bully Again the Warriors, they have limitations, so it's hard to add those stuff in. Like, again, real fast, I may have mentioned this in my last video, in the last hater update video, but let me explain. So, again, there's a mod to recreate the 3rd floor of the boys' dorm. I meant the 3rd floor of the school and the 2nd floor of the boys' dorm. Now, there is a mod that recreates the boys' dorm 2nd floor very well. But the only problem, as the creator states, because of limitations, no characters spawn up there. Like, no greasers, no students are able to spawn up there, unfortunately. And Jimmy can't use his original room. Which, again, I understand, because I'm pretty sure it's hard to code that into the script and everything, and, like, you know, place everything in the model and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's hard to do that. I understand. And, you know, I'm pretty sure there have been people who have asked him before if he could pull it off, and I'm pretty sure the person may have honestly said that he can. He or she, you know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure he or she or whoever said that they couldn't have done it. And again, take for the 3rd floor mod. Originally, now the mod has been updated, but I'm pretty sure it can be pretty sure complete, but I'm not sure. But let me explain. Again, with the 3rd floor mod, it was easy to access, and again, you could walk around everything, experience the 3rd floor and all that, but you can only access the lockers. No characters spawn up there, and you can't enter classrooms up there. Although there actually was an update where students could spawn up there, and, you know, characters and everything could spawn up there. Though I don't know if it was about the same person. It could have been. I need to check again, but again, you get the idea. And, well, you know, the person ended up also, again, like, characters spawn up there. You can access the lockers, everything still up there. Again, it was just a good recreation, but again, because of limitations, some stuff had to be limited. And again, when it comes to the Warriors, again, as I stated, there are no tools, and no one has discussed... Okay, look, let me restate this. Excuse me. Okay, real fast. There has been no tools, from at least what I know, what other people have known, that actually can help edit the game and make it like how it was supposed to be. And no one has discovered how to do major things like, again, edit missions, you know, like edit character models in missions or stuff like that, you know, like, or how to load up certain mission cutscenes and put them in the original game files and stuff like that, because a lot of them files can be hidden and stuff, like, say, for unused music and stuff. There's a lot of songs in the Warriors that I found online that are unused for a good majority of reasons, for what I can understand, because a lot of them are remixes of other songs in the game that sound either they're from the 80s and 90s rather than the 70s, and some that seem like unused idol music, fight music, though some I really wish could have been used. You know, some that could have been really good gang themes, and some that I could tell were meant for specific missions. There were some songs, a group of songs I saw called Destroyer Chase, Warriors Fight, Warrior Flinge, all that kind of stuff, and that one song that was remade into the Bully detention theme. You know what I mean? Though again, no one really has discovered how to other do mod stuff like that, and no one's officially tried it yet. Like again, there's no official mod to get rid of the filter and rage mode. There's no official mod to, again, whatever Unknown's asking. And mind you, Kenny and Hooder and some of my other friends have talked about it too. And from what his comments showed, he literally asked, quote, "Hey, what about doing something useful? Tell me how to make invisible texture body part." I don't know what he's even asking. Like, I can't tell if he's serious or not. Again, it's from Unknown. And I think Kenny also might be making his own video to talk about this, because it's just getting ridiculous at this point. Another comment, he said useless. Like, it's just out of hand, you know? Like, when it comes to mods, I want to just say something. You guys can request any mods you want. You know, I don't care. Like, knowing me, you can probably request any mod you want for me to try to recreate like certain new characters and stuff like that. But if there's honestly a mod that I can't pull off, knowing me, I'll say it. And if you're disappointed, I'm really sorry, but I just really can't do it. That's all I'm trying to say. And please just don't get mad and don't start hating on me or any of my friends or anybody else who's involved with Warriors modding just because they can't do what you want them to do. That's all I'm trying to say. It's just something I've been having on my mind for a while. I just want to get out of the way because I'm really like... It honestly just upsets me that there are people like this when it comes like... Because with these people too, they don't even like... Even if they're a fan of the game and have this stuff too, they don't even know how to do this themselves and they don't try it at all. So, like, again, if you want to try it yourself, go ahead. I'm curious to see what you're going to pull off if you can, like, figure this out yourself like we're trying to do too. But if you can't do it too, though, if you, like, don't play the game at all, again, like Michael, because I've never seen him play the war and stuff. I'm pretty sure he might be, but never made a video about it. Like, again, just, I don't know, man, like... Again, it's just something that's on my mind and something I just wanted to get away and talk to you guys about, because if there's something that people can't do, please stop trying to ask them to do it, because they're going to keep saying they can't, and then you're going to get mad, and then it's somehow going to be their fault that, you know, they can't do something that's not that easy as you think. You know, just, again, something simple as that. And, wow, this video's gone, like, around 12 minutes already. Didn't expect that. But, anyway, I hope you guys get the idea. Though again, I'm still making mods for the game. Don't worry, I'm not going to stop doing all that stuff. I'm still making mods. The Jonesy Boys mod, I swear, will be released. There's only one more Jonesy Boy that I need to edit. I think I just need to edit the shoes of the Jonesy Boy member, or of Jimmy's, like, shoes, and just make them like how they were for the Jonesy Boy member, and that's it. And again, I have a Streets of Rage 4 mod that I'll be showing off later on in my next video, so stay tuned for that, and as well as the Michael Myers figure review that I'll be showing off. Please like, share, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.